everyone, this is Sandra at the Whispering Well. Sorry for the hair and everything. This is just my natural hair, how it is without me doing anything to it. I've got minimal makeup on, so probably look my age and everything. But I wanted to come on really quickly, and I'm sorry if there's any kind of background noise of the traffic outside. It's just, it's so nice today, I didn't want to shut the windows. So yeah, and it's t-shirt weather, so that's really good. This is Yoga Cats, and it says Namaste underneath. But I wanted to come on because, oh my god, it's so exciting for me anyway. I finally got a deck that I've been trying to get for about 2 years. Yes, I used some of my birthday money for it, and I think, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done, but I don't think I would have had another opportunity to get this deck. I got it at a really, really good price compared with what they usually go for, and this is a Blue Box Blushing Fool. Oh my god, and I got it for such a good price as well on eBay. So you can see the box is quite worn, as you would expect for, I think it's 1971 or whatever. Now this one, it's got Ryder and Co and Fitzroy Square and all of that on the sides. This is the second edition, 1971. It doesn't come with the little white book, but I'm not bothered about that. That's totally fine. The inside of the box and the cards. Guys, I'm telling you, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it when my bid actually won. I was like, no, when it came through and said, you have won. I was like, what? I never win bids. But oh my gosh, and these cards are in such good condition as well, for their age. So of course they have these backs, and I have the Blushing Fool, so you can see he's got those like reddish lines on him. So I'll go through the deck. You've all seen the Rider-Waite-Smith, but I'm so like excited for this because the feel of the cards, nothing feels like this anymore. And I remember having a feel of Simon's deck, I hasten to add. His Rider-Waite-Smith blue box, and the feel of the cards is, I can't even like describe it properly. They're like matte and kind of silky or buttery texture. I don't know how you'd say, but look, even the High Priestess is blushing as well, isn't she? But look how clear the lines are as well on these. It wasn't in order, and I put it back in order because I'm one of these people that has to do that to reset a deck. I know you don't need to do it, but I mean, you can see they're in such good condition. I mean, look, you can see they're used obviously, but they're not like in horrible condition. So I'm considering myself like really lucky to have this. You can see just so clear, aren't they? Look, it's like a blushing lion. all over tan. The Hermit. Oh, it's just so good to have this. And I was thinking, I don't know what you guys think. Obviously I've still got quite a few birthday decks to show you, which I'm just going to do them one at a time. But I was thinking, I've got a few sort of vintage decks now. I don't know if you guys would be interested in seeing like a video of my vintage decks. I could just, you know, show you the different vintage decks I've got. I'm kind of wondering if I've done that before. I'd have to look back on my videos whether I've shown them, but it would have changed a bit now anyway, so I could just do an update if you'd like to see my vintage decks. Of course this will be one of them, but I do have others too, and they're not just RWS, you know, straight like this. And it's just I can't I mean, I did Simon's tag the other day, the my workhorse decks, and my Dirty Pam is always the one that I grab for, but I think this might take over sometimes. I mean, I would not take this out anywhere with me, because it's like I'm not going to not use it, but I wouldn't want to take it out in my bag or anything, because if something happened it would just be horrible, and the chances of me getting another one are like zero, because these usually go for over £100 and I paid less than 100 for this, a fair bit less. So the chances of me getting another one when they're all kind of £150 plus. I mean, this was so good, and you know, the seller actually was really nice, and he was really pleased with the money he'd got for it, because I thought, oh god, he's not going to be happy that it's gone for that, but he actually was. And he did actually say to me, what is the thing with these decks? He said, because when I bought this in the 70s, there was just a big stack of them in the shop. And I'm thinking, can you imagine walking into a shop now and seeing a big stack of 1970s blue box decks, whether they're blushing full or not? Oh my god, we'd be like, yay, buy them all. No, but you could get like a backup or something, couldn't you? But I mean, the chances of me being able to do that, just no chance. But I'm happy just to have the one, just to have this. It's just so cool. And it's got that, you know, that old, almost musty smell to it, which I love too. But it's just so good to finally have this. I mean, 2 years, at least 2 years I've been trying to get one of these, and I've tried bidding for them before and not got them, or they're on like buy it now at like 250, 300 pounds, and I'm like, no, I can't do that. I would not pay that for any deck, not even if I had the money, because I just think, you know, like we often say, at the end of the day, it's 78 pieces of card, isn't it? And I mean, seriously. But you know, people do sometimes pay it. At the moment I'm trying to sell my Mythical Creatures Bubba Studios deck, with the book, just to get a bit of extra money really, and also because I never use that particular one, because it's more of a pip style deck, so I thought, why not try and sell it and get some extra money, and someone will maybe have it that will use it and appreciate it more. So yeah, I just love this, just sitting here grinning. But also I'm going to show you in a minute, because I got another deck too that was kindly gifted to me by a lovely member of our tarot community, and it's another one that I've been trying to get for a little while, not like ages and ages, but for a little while, because originally I bought it for my brother, and when I saw his I was like, really like that style the way it is. So that's my Blushing Fool, which I've finally got. So happy with it. And the other deck that was gifted to me, another RWS, that was gifted by our lovely Marsha over at Musings by Marsha. She wanted to send me a gift, not specifically for my birthday, but it turned out that it was around that time, but she wanted to just gift me something, and she was able to get this from the Book Depository, and it's the borderless edition of the Smith-Waite tarot deck. That's what, you know, borderless edition. And I've been wanting to get this for a while because I love it without the borders. I've got the little Centennial. I'm sorry about that noise. It's somebody's drilling or cutting stuff with one of those saws. Really sorry about the noise. I'll try to talk louder. And I've wanted to get this for a while because I just love it without the borders. It's got those backs. And it's so, I think it's so nice. The coloration, for one, and the images, just, they seem to, like I said, I've got the Centennial in the tin, the little mini one, but these images just seem to leap out at me without the borders on. It's really, really strange. And I've not worked with it yet, it's still in order. But I mean, just look at that. I mean, the difference, let's just, for instance, like with the Fool and like this one. So obviously that's got the borders and that hasn't. Look at the difference, how that seems to, I mean, I love this of course, but how that seems to pop out more. It just seems to like be in your face more, and it's slightly taller card. I don't know if it's slightly wider. Yeah, very slightly wider as well to the original. But yeah, I absolutely love this too, and it was so kind of Marsha, so thank you Marsha for this deck. I absolutely love it. She did ask me if I was sure that this is what I wanted, and I was like, yes, I've been trying to get the borderless one and I couldn't get it. So because she asked me, is there a particular deck, and I was like, well, actually, if you really want to, not that anyone ever has to gift me anything, but she really wanted to, and so this is perfect. And like I said to her, it's brilliant, and even more so because she gifted it to me. Anything that's gifted to me I absolutely love. So, and it just seems to make it more special. I mean, not that I don't love my other decks, but anything that's gifted to me I could never part with either. It just kind of feels wrong. I mean, I suppose the only time I would do it is if I really didn't like a deck, never used it, and I spoke to the person that gifted it to me, and if they said, look, I'm happy for you to gift it on, or something like that, I might do, but even then I'd feel guilty. You know, because somebody's thought of me when they've bought that item for me, so it's really hard to do that. Anyway, I won't show you all the cards, but just to show you, you probably all know this already anyway, but at the back you've got these extra like art cards that's more of Pixie's artwork, which is so cool. See, this could be like another Lovers, couldn't it? And I mean, I guess you could use these in the deck if you wanted to. I love that. It's very cool. I think that's all of them. So I think I pushed them to the back. Yeah. So anyway, guys, it was just a quick video just to show you these very cool decks. The fact that I finally got my Blushing Fool, and actually I didn't even mind if it wasn't a Blushing Fool, just a blue box Rider-Waite with this type of cardstock would have been fine. And that's why I'm not bothered that there's no little white book with it. Doesn't matter to me. I've got this deck that is like my prized possession now. So yeah. So I hope everyone's doing really well. It's such lovely weather here anyway in the south of England. So I hope it's really nice where you are too. And if you celebrate Easter, I hope you have a lovely time. And a lot of people are off work, aren't they, for Easter? So that's really good. I mean, personally, I don't celebrate Easter because I'm not Christian. So for me, it doesn't really mean anything. I know what it means, obviously, but it's not something that I really take any notice of. You know, like some people have big Easter dinners, don't they, with turkey and all of that. Yeah, no, would never happen. My parents never even did that. So yeah, the only thing I do is get Easter eggs for my nieces, because obviously kids, you know, they like their Easter eggs, don't they, and they kind of look for it. So yeah, so yeah, I'm not really kind of doing anything this weekend. I am sort of carer for my mum. I think I've mentioned it before. So, you know, there's things like to do with her. And do you know what? While I'm sitting here, I can see orbs, honestly, seriously. I don't know if you guys can see them. Some of them might be cat hair, to be fair. But I have had it before where it's been really obvious that it's an orb. But yeah, let me know if you want me to do like a vintage deck sort of show and tell, to show you my vintage decks. Yeah, and we can have a look at those. Be really good. And then I'll be back with probably one of the decks that I got for my birthday, doing a walkthrough of that. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do yet, but yeah, I'll be back with that, and possibly the vintage decks if you'd like to see those. So yeah, I hope everyone has a lovely weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.